Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make this super cute Father's Day present. It's just a mug and basically it can say whatever you want on it because you get to design it, and it's really easy because you can make it for your own father or your child's father, and it's super easy for your kids to be involved because they can either paint it, or if they're really young you can do a memorable handprint, which makes it good for all ages. So let's get started. For this DIY, you are going to need an enamel acrylic paint or glass paint, either or in whichever color you prefer, a ceramic mug, and the cheaper the better actually, and I got mine from Target for $5, and oil-based Sharpies in the color black and red. And it needs to be oil-based, the regular Sharpies aren't going to hold up on this project. So this next step you don't actually have to do, but if you're a perfectionist like me, you might want to trace out your design in pencil. It's a lot easier to erase the pencil. You can honestly just smudge it with your fingers if you're not completely happy, and it's just gonna make it a lot better. You can trace it out, kind of see it before you're putting it on with that Sharpie. So now on to the more permanent designing. Of course, you're gonna wanna take your black Sharpie and make sure you're giving it a really good shake, as these are oil-based, so they're a little bit different than the regular Sharpies. And you're gonna start slowly but surely going over your pencil design. Now I went pretty slow. This is in fast mode and I'm still going decently slow because I wanted it to look its best, even though it's homemade, and I always say homemade things don't have to look perfect. And yeah, so for this I decided to do just a simple saying of best dad ever, because I'm pretty sure that explains Corey pretty well. So now that I am finishing up with the black, just to add a little final touch, I wanted to take my red Sharpie, now you don't have to do this, and color in the heart just to give it a little more color, a little more pizzazz. Actually involving the little ones. So what I'm doing with Caden, because he's so young, and he can't really paint, I'm just painting his hand and putting a handprint onto the mug. Now you don't have to necessarily do this. If your kid's old enough to paint, you could get a whole bunch of different colors and basically let them paint the whole mug. You don't even have to do the saying. But if your little kid is young like mine and you can't really trust with paints yet, or like not this type of paints, or doesn't understand the concept, then you can do a handprint. Now, if you're a perfectionist like me, you might do this multiple times to get the perfect handprint. I know, that's not, yeah. But, or if your kid cooperates and doesn't try to smush it everywhere, then it will be really easy for you. But it took me a little bit because so basically if you mess up, it's super easy. Just take some water, wipe it all off. I just used a paper towel and some water, and then I just took a tea towel and made sure it was completely dry before I just started to try again. And yes, finally, we now have a successful handprint that I am happy with. Yay! So while that is drying, I just decided to add the year on the handle. You can add whatever finishing touches you wanted, but I just thought adding the year would be a nice little keepsake so we would know exactly what Father's Day Caden and I made this on. After the handprint was fully dry and I wasn't in fear of smudging it, I just added a little heart below the hand and basically just wrote, "Love, Caden." So now you're going to want to stick your mug in the oven after it's dried for approximately about 24 hours. Now make sure you put this in the oven before you turn it on. Very important. And you are going to set your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius. I'm sorry. And you're going to wait for it to preheat. So once your oven is preheated, then that's when you're going to start your timer. You're just really wanting to allow the mug to heat up with the oven, and you're going to set it for 30 minutes, and then you're gonna wait. Now this is probably one of the most important steps. Once your timer is off, you're going to turn your oven off and wait. Do not open it, do not take it out. You're going to wait until it is fully cooled. And now that it is fully cooled, you can pull it out, and as you can see, this is my final product. The colors do become a little bit darker, but it is super, super cute. So now you're gonna wanna decorate it with whatever, or fill it with whatever you have. And as you can see, Corey's a little bit of a sweet tooth, so we're gonna fill it with tons of candy. Now you can fill this with whatever your dad or child's father loves, but my Corey loves chocolate and he loves gummies. So I decided what better than to fill it with all of his favorite things. And of course this is a mug, so it could not fill everything that I got for him. And then just to add a little bit of a decorative touch, I ripped up a little pieces of tissue paper and put it in there. You could also use bows and ribbons and make it really fancy. And this is our final product. This is our display for Corey for Father's Day. As you can see, we got him a lot of candy, but I just think this is the perfect touch because having a toddler who is 1 year old, I found it really hard to find something that's just really special and we can make a keepsake. And as you guys know, if you see my DIYs, I love making keepsakes. So yeah, that's the mug. And we have little Caden's handprint forever put on there. Now I'm going to let you know you do not want to put this in the dishwasher. You are going to want it hand washed. But anyways, yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys like it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!